and in a few hours we're gonna be in Cambodia. The bus is pretty empty. I don't know, we're picking up more passengers. They gave us some like breakfast. There's like a muffin and stuff in here and some water. And the aircon is really good, and this hotel has Wi-Fi. It seems pretty good service so far, and the bus was actually on time. That doesn't come around often in Asia. The past 2 days, me and Jay have been like really ill. We either have food poisoning or some sort of heat stroke. But yeah, we was bedbound for the past 2 days and just been really bad. But today we're out and about. It's probably about 6:30 in the morning, and look where we are. We're doing the Angkor Wat tour. This is not the actual Angkor Wat complex itself. So this temple is called Prasat Kravan. It's one of the smaller temples. Angkor Wat is the name of the whole many temples, and you have the main big one. So we're at a second temple, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's a bit bigger than the first one we went to. And the entrance has got like a big face on top, and you walk a little bit and then you get this little bit here. So Angkor Wat was originally built as a Hindu temple, and then later on it was finished off being a Buddhist temple. So it's pretty much the majority of part of the different temples are Buddhist. It was both built by the king, different kings, originally built during the Cambodian Empire when they used to rule Southeast Asia. And I think that's pretty much all I know about Angkor Wat. Crazy to think that these were built like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Literally like a maze in here. You can definitely get lost. It's be quite good. It's like they have certain like information points in different areas to tell you a little bit more about the temple and the history. Like it doesn't have to be nailed into the wall. Just be like a little pole or something with a little facts, mini facts. Look at that. Massive tree just grown within the brick layering. So this temple is called Pram, and it's probably most famous for the trees. So like there's one tree here growing right in front of the temple. And there's one, I don't know if it's growing behind the temple or literally like through the temple. It looks like it's actually through the temple because you can see the roots like here, and it's just pretty much grew all the way at the top. It's pretty cool, but it's definitely more touristy now. Like. So this is another tree on top of the structure, but look how big these roots are. Like, just hold on. Just comparison, like that's my hand, and look how big. It's massive. Literally like wrapped around. It even has like wires and stuff to hold it. It's huge. It's like we've hardly been in the sun. And I'm like drenched in sweat. It's ridiculous. Like it's still pretty hot, like 35 degrees or something. And especially being enclosed, it's gonna be very hot. And we're pretty much at the end of this temple. We're just going towards the sides, and there's just so many trees. Looks like nature's like just taken over the temple. Some of the trees has been cut off. Guessing it's for safety or like to prevent further collapse of the temple. Yeah. So this is the next temple, and it is pretty much an upwards and onwards. Pretty much go all the way to the top. It's very steep. And it's like the stairs are very narrow as well. So you kind of just have to walk like sideways. Looks like it's just an all-in-one temple, so it's been scattered around. You probably get a really good view up there. Again, I can't remember what it's called. Tuk Temple. So I pretty much just climbed those. They're pretty much just ladders. I'm out of breath and got a little more to go. Jay's waiting at the bottom because, well, basically it's way too high and she's pretty exhausted out. I want her to get heat stroke, so I'm pretty hot myself, but one of us gotta do it. Gotta do it for the Instagram. Gotta do it for Cambodia. Alright, let's go. So I'm at the highest point of the temple. Whew. And so you can see this, I'm pretty high up. Yeah. So our Tuk Tuk Driver was telling us like there's a couple of reasons why the many temples are in ruins. One of the main reasons is probably just over time, nature has pretty much just taken over the temple. Another reason was back in the days there was a clash or war between Thailand and Cambodia about twice, where Thailand won and over this area, and they pretty much took over and defeated the Cambodians, and then the Cambodian came over and pretty much defeated Thailand and took over the land. And over time as well, during the war, certain places were bombed and bullets were shot. Yeah, a lot of Buddha's heads was also taken during the Khmer Rouge regime. They also obviously damaged certain part of the temples. A lot of temples around here would have the Buddha head missing, so they would cut off the Buddha's head and they would sell it off the black market. It's worth quite a lot in the black market, especially if it's from its origin, and certain Buddha are made out of pure gold. So this is Angkor Wat. Over there, the cows. Yeah. So in Cambodian, Angkor means city, like city of temples. And yeah, and Wat just means like temple. So it's the same word in Thai, but you don't say as in Wat. You say as in Wat, which is just means temple. So it's like the city of temple. Halfway across there, and we're just gonna go over there sooner. It's just really hot, so we're just trying to stay in the shade. But that over there is pretty much the money shot. That's where pretty much if you type in Angkor Wat on internet, that picture will just come up. And we're here. So this is pretty much the grand finale. It's pretty beautiful, really. You see in the back there. Yeah. Like as you get closer, you can really see the details of the bricks and stones. So this looks like a place where fighting may have happened, and soldiers may be at the bottom there. This may be where the king seat is, or the referee. It's pretty deep. So we just spotted a couple of small bats up there. This is flying around. There's a couple over there as well. Very small compared to Australia bats. So we paid $20 each for a day pass to Angkor Wat, and you can get multiple days passes. So you can get 3 days. I'm sure you can get a week as well, but I feel like a day is enough for us. It depends how cultural you feel, and yeah, and how fit you feel as well. Because it's very hot. It's very like you don't realize how hot it is. Even when the sun's not out, it's just very humid, and you're just pretty much walking everywhere. And that's $15 for us for the Tuk Tuk Driver for all day, including stopping at restaurants and stuff. So it's pretty good. He provides us with towels and like lots of cold water, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, he's a really good driver. He's the one that picked us up at the airport as well. Bus station, sorry. I can't remember how we get here now. We've just been traveling so much, but picked us up at the bus station with his Batmobile. So his name is Narich. He was telling us that like he's pretty much a single father. He recently was divorced. He's got 4 kids, and he's pretty much looking after the 4 kids, as well as his parents got diabetes. So basically, wherever he earns, he has to send to his parents as well, looking after his children. Very, very genuine guy, and yeah, he's just very, very nice, very happy chap, and just generally funny guy. So I feel like we deserve like a tip or extra money, because basically we didn't book directly with him. We booked it through the hotel, and the hotel obviously takes a certain fees. So I highly recommend the driver. We're gonna use him as well to get to the airport tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll probably link his details below on this video. And yeah, if you can, just book with him directly, and you'll be disappointed